Hi, this is Adam Baldwin, and you're watching Talk Nerdy to Me. Can you believe it?
So without any further delay, let me introduce you to the man who inspired at least 1,000 butt shots of Scarlett Johansson, Mr. Stan Lee!
Thank you, culture lovers.
Yes, sir.
What's the one Marvel character you'd like to see either made into a movie or remade?
What Marvel character was it?
Made into a movie or remade?
Oh, the two that I'm waiting for eagerly are the Black Panther and Doctor Strange. And if I don't get to play Doctor Strange, I won't do any more cameos.
By the way, oh, sorry, please.
No, I was going to say that there's one other too that's in the works. At least it's being considered and talked about and perhaps written, and that is Ant-Man. I think they figure it'll be a low-budget movie. It'll be inexpensive to do because he's so small. They won't have to.
Yes, sir.
What was your reaction when you saw the Avengers movie?
What did you think of the Avengers movie?
It wasn't bad. Did I ever tell you why it made so much money? This is a little industry secret, but you all look like you can keep a secret. See, I had a cameo in it. And it was a very brief cameo. If you blink your eyes, you'd miss it. So what happened was a lot of people blinked their eyes. The movie ended, and a lot of people, and usually half of the audience, they'd say, "Wow, I missed Dan's cameo. I better buy another ticket and see it." You probably all wonder why those cameos are in the movie, because really, who needs them? That's the reason. That's why the movies do so well. Everybody buys 2 tickets and they got to buy a cameo.
And in fact, if you would like to see Mr. Lee in a cameo, Citizen Toxie, the Toxic Avenger Part 4, as
The
well
man
as...
doesn't miss a beat.
Now, Stan, I was just curious, since you're the man behind all these amazing characters, is there ever any possibility of there being a biopic about your life?
Yes.
And if so, who would you have play you? The younger you?
Well, let's see. Is Brad Pitt available? Perhaps Tom Cruise. I don't know. Clark Gable isn't around anymore. Or Errol Flynn. It would be hard to get the proper person to play me, I know. Maybe Chris Hemsworth who played Thor. If it bulks up a little.
The gentleman in the red.
What gave you your inspiration to create Daredevil?
That I did.
What inspired you to create Daredevil?
I thought it would be interesting. I was reading somewhere about people who are blind and how very often their other senses would be honed to a higher degree. And I thought it would be interesting to try to make a hero who's blind, but his hearing would be better, his intuition would be better, everything. And I love Daredevil. I'm sorry the movie didn't do better, and I hope they're working on another Daredevil movie, because I think he's a very interesting character. And I don't remember initially what gave me the idea, but I'm glad I did him. Oh, one thing about it. I was a little bit worried. I was afraid I would hear letters from blind people or relatives of blind people saying, "That's ridiculous. Are you making fun of blind people, implying that they can swing on ropes and walk on ledges and do all of that?" But instead, I received more mail from charities for the blind saying they thought it was wonderful that we had these stories of a blind superhero and that they would read them to the people in the institution, and they all loved them. So it turned out to be good after all. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
If you battle against Thor or Hulk, who would win?
The battle against Thor and the Hulk. Who would win if Thor and the Hulk had it out?
The answer that I've given so many times, it depends on who's writing the story and who he wants to win. These characters, this will come as a surprise, and I don't want it to go any further than this room. These characters are fictitious. When a writer sits down to write a battle, he can say, I'm going to have Thor win, and he writes it so that Thor will win. Or he can say, I want the Hulk to win, and he writes it that way. You see, a writer, in a sense, is like God. He can make anything happen. He can bring somebody back from the dead. He can kill him. He can do anything. And that's why I chose to be a writer instead of the President of the United States. Thank you.